Crystal, you needed her so out of existence.
I eat.
And we're back.
Uh,
So,
Yo, the vibe of having like part of your hair tucked into your headphones and then the other just not is actually kind of dope.
yeah. I
My
may
hair
or
is
may
the
not
most
be
unruly.
low-key
hair-
threatening my players,
My hair goes down past my chin. My bangs do. No.
but only in vibes. I'm just threatening my players in the vibes. The vibes are threatening the players.
That's enough.
No, never enough.
Never.
Never enough, never.
Oh no.
Oh.
Listen, until I get DMCA for singing, I'm not gonna stop.
Fair enough.
It's not gonna stop. Hold on, I need to take off my headphones for a second.
Ben,
Let's say
if you
5
ever
minutes
get
before
our ass
disaster.
handed to us. We've had Aurora. Hold on. We've had the Aurora and Sagittarius moments. We've had the Laura and Rogar moments. Now we're gonna have the Aurora and Laura moments and the Rogar and Sagittarius moments, and we're gonna get our asses handed to us.
Yep.
Just waiting for it. Because we're the combat
Fine.
duo, which means if we're gonna be somewhere together, we're probably gonna fight people.
No. It's gonna play into our weakness. Talking.
It's
to
fine.
I'm good
It's
at
fine.
Look on the bright side, though. At least we know if one knows if the other's in danger. For half the...
Fair enough. Only until it's too late, though. Otherwise, we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know each other's in danger. Oh, one of them's dead? All of a sudden? Well, shit.
Well, shit.
They can feel each other's pain if it's kind of a lot, so like... Oh! Like,
Ah.
like halfway, did you feel it? Or what? What percentage do you start to feel like scared or someone's in danger? Like, would you say
whenever
50?
you take damage, you're probably gonna feel annoyance and pain. So,
Yes.
Like, she's sitting with Laura drinking tea. I feel annoyed and I have pain all over my body. Let's go.
Come on, the boys. Usually you get like that whenever Sagittarius is hurt.
It's fine. I'm sure everything's fine.
I'm not doing
Don't
God
even worry
about that.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah,
Hey
so...
Google, turn the lights white.
Whoa.
Yeah. Pick on you guys only a little bit.
That's Sagittarius' job.
pick on everybody equally. I'm an equal opportunist.
True that, true that.
Keep up this theme. I'll turn on Discord's light mode. No, I'm not doing that.
What kind of monster?
Power of God!
There's a light mode?
Yeah, everybody
How do I
uses
do
dark
it?
mode though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Light mode exists.
Ugh.
Where is it?
Ugh.
I am
I'm
curious.
looking
Did
for
you
it.
turn it on?
There it is. No, don't go back.
Why is this so bright?
It's so bright. I'm not
There
gonna.
we go.
Oh my god, the
Holy
scope is
shit.
so nice.
I got blinded by the light of God.
What does that even look like? Hang on,
On
hang on, hang on.
Parents. Light mode. Oh god.
This is the worst.
It looks like Skype.
That's true.
And yet,
That's why I hate Skype.
the box that you guys are in for general is still dark.
Yeah.
Oh
That
god, I
works
hate
for some
it.
reason.
I absolutely, oh my god. Why did I do this? Just no.
Right?
Dark.
Dark.
Good god.
even
You
for
just
my
light mode. You're degenerate.
you're just pure chaotic.
No, it's not even chaotic. It's chaotic stupid. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I'm chaotic good, but that was just chaotic.
Whoever designed light mode should be fired.
Please.
Anyway, back to the game.
Listen.
I
am a raccoon. This
have
is my
one
comfortable
thing.
brightness level. In fact, not even that. This is my comfortable brightness level.
fair enough.
So after she gets called kind of like that kind of.
This is my comfortable brightness level.
it's gonna be like, oh yeah, Roper has a return though. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is a question. Is someone going to come and get me?
Where did he go?
It's a great
Like, look,
question.
Laura went to bed, I think, because she was kind of by herself before that.
I didn't go to bed. I basically closed the door and wrote a letter.
Yeah, so no, Aurora's downstairs in the area, the library area.
Aurora is under the impression that you went to bed.
I just walked in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Aurora's like, oh yeah, by the way, Rogar's still at the bathhouse.
Huh?
Yeah.
You left him there alone?
You wanna go get him?
Well,
I'll go get him. I'll be back. Because he'll thank me for actually being able to sleep in a bed instead of waking up with a crick in his back and be grumpy all day. Alright.
I'll just stay here until you guys return, just to make sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Swear, Rogar's
you go to the bathhouse.
He's gonna get out of the bath and it's gonna be like Morty stepping into and then out of the true level area.
Can
It's
I
like,
look for a book about, what is Sagittarius' cousin's name, family last name?
I don't know.
DeBlaine?
Yeah, DeBlaine. Can I look for a book about the DeBlaine family, the Ghost family tree, in the library if they have one?
Sure, if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Roll investigation.
oh, it's bad. I want
Yeah,
to go back.
roll investigation.
Into
Lands of the cosmic slaughter.
And yeah, I'm just gonna tell the attendant one of my friends is still in there and
A 17.
probably fell asleep. So can I just go get him?
The Dragonborn, right? Yeah. He's, I don't know if he's asleep or just, vibing
Dead.
or dead.
I'll go find out. If he's
Okay.
snoring like crazy, he's alive. I'll go get him.
Alright, you head back. There is a hot springs, or what looks to be a hot springs, and at one side, the side that you know is the closest side to the forge on the other side of the wall, is a Rogar.
Is he asleep?
Is he asleep? He is absolutely out of it.
Do I
It's like
fuck with him?
completely
This is
gone.
opportunity to prank Rogar.
What would Sagittarius do?
You've done a good thing today. Don't mess it up.
I did my good deed for the year. I'm good now.
No.
He looks so comfortable and cozy
Yeah, there he goes.
and just like peaceful.
I'm sure he does. What's the
I
length
tried.
of the spell?
I tried, Ben, I tried.
30 feet. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stand 30 feet back.
Okay.
What is the noise that I think Rogar would wake up to the easiest?
Oh no!
Do I
This
know
is
what a
the worst.
chimera sounds like?
Oh, fuck.
What? What?
Would I know what like a chimera sounds like? Or like just anything big and angry?
Roll in nature.
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, a couple big scary creature noises.
Cool. I'm going to minor illusion all
Bastard.
of them
You
right
bastard.
next to his ear.
Alright.
I have Dad behind me, so I can't roleplay out how I would absolutely scream.
You just looked over when you said that.
Yeah, I just as loud as I can right next to his ear. I'm just gonna minor illusion all of the animals of a zoo screaming in his ear, basically.
You're a
Doesn't
prick.
happen with the horse earlier, to his knowledge.
Fine, man. It's fine. Don't worry.
No.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that was a cheering on motion. Let's go.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, I have the dad on my side.
You're the dead! Oh god!
Oh, Yeah, Rogar, you're not one that's prone to rage. But I want you to roll.
This is how he discovers he's a barbarian.
I'm gonna say, wisdom saving throw.
30 feet away. I just want this to be known.
Oh no, I'm completely aware.
Alright, cool.
Wisdom saving throw?
Oh, is it right
Yep.
to see him go into the library, if anything?
Maybe.
Alright.
Yeah,
The good news is I am good at these.
You want to roll low.
Alright. Yes, I do. See, my wisdom save is so good.
What'd you roll?
What did you get?
So I have plus 12.
Okay, so 16.
Yeah, 'cause your first
Excellent.
got
That also
correct.
doesn't succeed.
No, I have plus 12. On 7.
On a
which
7,
is
okay.
19.
19 still doesn't succeed.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Sagittarius,
Yeah.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Yeah, you're not in 5 feet.
No, I'm not. I'm 30 feet away, bro. I know what I'm doing.
Or it's gonna just see the
Nope.
chaos because she's waiting outside for them.
For once, it's not Laura's
Plus
act.
7? 19.
Excellent. Fantastic. Sagittarius, you watch Rogar startle awake, and this look that you very rarely see on his face crosses his face. And you're not quite sure what it is. And it's not until Rogar is charging at you that you realize that is absolute rage of the kind that you're going to be thrown into the pool, clothes and all.
Fine.
And you turn and book it.
Yep, I'm running.
Wait,
I'm
so
running.
basically you have a naked ass dragonborn running after you.
Don't give a shit. I'm running.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it worth it booking to the library?
There we go.
Rogar, roll an intelligence for me.
I was gonna say a very bad word. Intelligence save?
Whichever, I don't think it matters. Whichever is higher.
I suppose so, yeah. I actually rolled really well on that.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, plus
So
3, right?
I get plus 5 on my save, so it's just a check.
It's a saving throw.
It's a saving throw.
Whichever is better.
Whichever's better, sweet.
Yeah, I'm
23.
being nice to you on this one.
23. Did you roll a 19?
Yep.
Excellent. You have enough presence of mind to stop and get your things.
What, before booking it after?
Yes, before booking it after him.
I'm not going to the library. He'll
Do I
know
see
where
the-
that is.
Do I see where the window is? As I just see someone bolt back.
He'll know where that is. I'm not going to the library.
Alright, yeah, I'll go as fast as I can put on my stuff. I'm assuming... I'm not entirely sure how I'd deal with my armor. I'm in a safe
Honestly,
space.
I assume you put your armor in, like, a carry case while you were going into the bath.
Yeah, that works. I'll just top my carrigates like I'm gonna hit him over the head with this thing.
God damn it, it's magical. That would hurt like a bitch.
If Laura ever comes out, you just see Laura just sitting down at the door.
I just like she has the letter with her, just like, what are you looking at? I come up
Wait.
behind her.
It's a black blur runs across the fucking...
Waiting for the boys.
5 gold, whoever gets hit first.
Well, it's not taking another bet at the moment.
Self-defense.
Wait a second, it's just like
Do I have any opportunity
Is it
to
dark? Is it dark?
see?
Because like, look,
Yeah.
if we both have dark,
It's
both have
dark out.
dark vision. So Laura,
Yes.
we both have dark vision. What's that?
I don't think either of us have dark vision.
Was I thought my glasses were blurry for a second, but I think I just saw what I think I saw. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Out of sight, out of mind.
That is the correct reaction.
I'm gonna make sure they don't kill each other.
Door frame, just like I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna make sure they don't kill each other, or one of
Yeah,
them.
no, you see Rogar chasing after Sagittarius at top speed.
Duck down an alley and mask many faces, since it takes him time to grab his shit.
It takes him like maybe like one round to grab his shit, and then he's after you again.
Oh.
I'm gonna get two chairs ready to and kill both ready on the stubble and just wait. Just on
Okay.
A determined Rogar is a very scary thing.
What's your constitution modifier?
+4.
Also, while she's gonna sit in the goal, if any of them awake, any of the other people awake, or are they all asleep? Because I'm gonna ask for like first aid kit and bandages.
Zyra's still awake.
Like, Sarah, do you have a first aid kit or bandages? Because I think we might need some. Unless you saw that too.
This is fine.
Zyra looks down at the chasing Rogar. Yeah, I'll grab my first aid kit.
As I'm running, I'm just gonna yell it to Rogar behind me, because I'm like action dashing, running. I'm just gonna say to Rogar behind me, I'll let you get one free hit if we can just stop this shit and go to bed.
Let me consider this.
No smites.
Oh, no smites, but
I assume at this point they just.
I make a wisdom check to see if I stay in rage.
Go for it.
See, at this point, do they just stop like 30 feet apart as they both consider what happens next?
Hey, that's very high. 29.
You have the option to stay in it if you'd like, but you can let go of the rage.
Okay. I'll stop to a halt
I will as well.
and immediately I'll just shout out, freeze, and cast hold person.
Okay.
Okay. Is that a saving throw?
Yeah,
Is it wisdom?
yes.
You know, it's kind of interesting before I roll this dice. We're probably close to the exact same spot I was, whole person, before. Shit, so deja vu might happen if I fail to save.
I really hope you
Yeah,
failed
no.
the save.
Probably didn't. 26.
Jesus.
Plus 7.
19. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
God. One hit. One unarmed attack. I'm trusting your honor and integrity, and I will meet him in the middle.
Okay.
Together.
Yeah, I'll put down my stuff. I'm gonna go for a nut shot.
You're a bastard. If he's going for a nut shot, I'm not gonna sit there. Not.
You said one shot.
I said one free shot, but I said I also trust your honor and integrity. This is neither honor
Okay.
nor integrity.
But you have to realize that he's going for a nut shot.
Yeah, he's going for. Oh no.
So roll an insight.
Oh.
Me?
Yes, you.
Plus 7. 17.
Rogar, roll deception.
I will flow an inspiration. I don't care.
Oh. It's so unfortunate that that's cocked.
Oh.
Nat 20.
It would have been a nat 20. but it landed like slightly angled on the rest of my dice, which is so sad.
Fortune.
Oh.
That's alright though. Deception, you said?
Yep.
21.
Yeah, Sagittarius, you have no idea what's coming.
Do I blow an inspiration on this?
Take
Would
it like a
Sagittarius
man.
blow an inspiration on this?
Take it like a man.
Yes. But would I?
Just take it.
I have advantage on death saving throws. Go ahead.
Alright.
Go ahead.
It would have been... Alright, to clarify, just because I want to hold you in suspense. It would have been a full nut shot if I was raging. I am, however, no longer super mad. So instead,
That's what I'm
when I
hearing.
walk up to you to give you the full thing, I stop just before.
I knew it! I knew you were gonna do it! This is literally the Grog and Vax scenario book wanted. Alright. So you change from this, from middle finger to this?
No, oh. It's punch to that,
Okay, alright, solid.
and it is middle finger.
Go ahead, man. Roll the hit?
It,
Or is
it's.
it
Do I roll to hit? Like,
Can I bite down on something?
Listen, you get the free shot.
Yeah, man.
it's a freebie.
Alright, I'm gonna bite down on my shirt.
Okay.
Only 6. Don't even worry.
6 points of
Unarmed.
damage. Is it 1 point
6
of
points
damage?
from an unarmed strike. It's
I
just the
take
one.
6 points of damage from that.
It's a very big finger
It is.
Accurate.
with a lot of
Which
strength behind it.
one? Which one? I have to know.
The middle.
No, left or right ball.
Oh.
I have to know. It affects
Which
it.
nut?
Which one?
Left.
Left. You bastard! He's right. Or no, he's ambidextrous, so it doesn't matter. But still. Ah, you're fucked. Of course, it's the left one. All right. 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
This muffled scream. All right, let's hold on. Wait a minute.
It's like
I listened to that. And that's what it sounded like. And I'll walk back and get my shit and
Not
go
even
to
a
the...
front. He drops to his knees. Like,
At this point, she sends a message to sending to Rogar. I guess coming back. Are you still chasing him?
Coming back.
She's like, Laura's got like the blanket like perfectly like on her. She's like, and I would have won. Damn it.
Oh.
I consider taking a greater healing potion out.
Yeah,
Do I see Rogar
When
coming back
you
by
guys
himself?
get back to the library, Zyra is sitting there with Aurora. She's got a cloth with ice and a first aid kit. She assesses Rogar, turns to Sagittarius, assesses Sagittarius, and holds out the ice pack.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What did you do?
I am going to bed before you guys do anything else. And Zyra goes to bed.
We
Did I
settled
find
it
the book?
man to man.
Did I find the book?
I forgot to make you roll a check for that.
Oh, I'll do it right now.
Yeah, go for it.
That is investigation, right?
Yeah,
That is a 17.
cool. There's not really much, but there's a family lineage of the Dublin Mont Blackwell tree.
I'll take it and I'll look through it.
Okay, yeah. There's, There's like a whole genealogy in one of the pages. Going from like great ancestor Mon Blackwell down the line. At some point the Dublains come in, and the whole tree like keeps getting more detailed. At one page, or at one section, you see that the Dublain family splits off again. And somewhere in there is, in fact, Eldris Dublain. And lists 2 children. Let's see. If I can find it.
Oh my fucking god.
Twins, a boy and a girl.
Huh. And I'm gonna take that note. Does it say what names they are?
Yeah. So Alarain Dublain
Okay.
and Dagon Dublain.
So if Sagittarius is back, he can see the book she's reading too. She's not hiding it.
I was gonna say, if you show it to me, I'll fucking see it.
She said, what is your caretaker's name again, Sagittarius?
Which one?
The male.
Dagon. Why?
She points to the page of him being a twin in the green line.
It's Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, Dagon.
Look, I have a call to make.
Others.
It was, what was her name? What was the spouse's name? Zyra's spouse?
Eldris?
How old is Eldris?
Are these
She's like an older adult. Zyra and Eldris are like in their late 30s, early 40s.
Oh.
Are these Eldris's kids in the genealogy thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dagon.
Oh, this is, oh, shit. Fuck.
Wait, can I make it? Can she make
Which
an
one?
insight check? Look, can she make an insight check now?
Am I two?
Go for it.
About look.
Dagon. Dagon's
Because,
not your caretaker, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's one of them. He's one of
So
mine.
that is.
Wait, but how does that... When did... Wait, how old was
21.
he when he adopted you?
21.
He was a kid.
Dagon was like, I think Sagittarius was 14 when they found him. 13,
And how old was-
14,
and how old
Dagon
was
about
Dagon?
17 or 18.
At
How old was Laura whenever Sagittarius was 14?
Oh, she's 21 now. Yeah.
It's been 5 years?
something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dagon would have been 16 or so.
And it wasn't so much that he adopted Sagittarius.
It was one of, it was more like Serena adopted
Yeah.
Sagittarius, and Dagon was the older brother figure.
Yeah.
He just calls them his caretakers, so it's easier to remember.
So-
That insight check.
Oh, God.
What are we making an insight check on?
And Laura.
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 21.
I
Placed
see.
in this genealogy.
Yeah. 21.
Natural
Because I
20
told them.
for a 27.
And 21 for me.
Okay.
Oh.
Holy shit, this is scary. This is really loud.
Let's see. It might be easier to see written down.
What was Dagon's sister's name? Alistra? Alistar?
Alorraine?
Alorraine.
Fuck!
Laura?
Lorraine?
Alora?
Alorraine?
Alorraine.
Are you fucking kidding me? Book.
Laura, huh?
Look, okay, outside of character, that's actually close to my actual middle name. My middle name in real life is Lorraine.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that.
This is the best. This is the best.
I'm gonna take out the sending stone.
These
Okay.
are the best
The
of
one that I know goes
times.
to Serena.
So did we figure it out, Book?
These
You know
are
that?
best.
I got a 27.
This is the
That's
greatest
funny,
timeline.
please.
Yeah, I mean, Sagittarius definitely figured out.
So now did we figure
Aurora,
out
you're
21?
pretty sure you know.
I know.
She's,
Yeah.
she's gonna look for a confirmation.
Oh, I'm taking out the sending stone to Serena. Going. Clicking it. Going. Ask Dagon. Did he have a twin sister named Alorraine? And was his last name Duplain?
This is the best timeline.
I don't even need to ask. I know the answer to those questions. To both, the answer is yes. Why do you ask?
Was the why do you ask a part of another message so I can reply?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's a sending stone. You can use it as many times as you want.
Oh, okay. Well then I will reply, because I just found his goddamn sister. And also, did you know Dagon and I were related?
Vaguely in a distant way. Like, I knew that you guys were in the same family.
Ish.
You found Alorraine?
We did. And we found Dagon's mom, too.
Best timeline. These are the best of
She's
times.
in my fucking party, his sister is. And I've been traveling with her for 2 months without knowing this.
And looking back on it now that you've figured it out, the similarities between Dagon and Laura are astounding.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Dagon is everything Laura wasn't, basically. Just because of the fact that Dagon was a fucking ranger.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the first time you meet her and she almost gets a fucking nat 20 on goddamn, like, forehead on someone.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
fucking... Can she mount to such as, do we tell her?
Swear to God, if you say no.
Would she want to know?
We're under her mom's house right now. We won't tell her right now. Obviously, it's late. Maybe tomorrow or somewhere. Just tell her afterwards.
I'm just weary of the fact that Laura's entire thing is her revenge against her dad. I don't want to subdue her feelings of her adopted mom by bringing in familial complications. It can dissuade, and think she has a right to know, but at the same time, would she want to?
We can always hint at it. If this, like, tell her this is life changing. If you want to know, we'll tell you. If you don't, that's okay too.
She's
We
obviously
give her
gonna
the
say yes.
option.
Anyone in their right mind would say yes. Tell me if you tell them I can tell you something about your past that's life changing.
Yes, but at least we give her the option though.
True.
You finally get a response back. Please tell me where she is. I've been looking for Eladris for literally years. Is she okay?
Ooh.
And is Alarain okay?
Was it Serena or was that Dagon?
That's Serena.
Okay.
And at the tail end of the message, with 4 words left, it is Dagon's voice. Sagittarius. Where's my sister?
Fuck. In order, they're both at. Where are we?
Sarashan?
Sarashan.
Sarashan?
Mm-hmm.
They're both at Sarashan. Eldris is afflicted by some type of disease. We don't really know what it is. So okay is a relative term. Laura's been through a lot, but she is okay. Could I tell her about you? That's it.
The response is Dagon. Please. She went missing when we were little. And I've felt a part of me missing ever since. I need to know where she is, and I need her to know that I'm here.
Alright. I'll try. No promises. And I'm going to walk up to Laura's room.
I'm gonna
Okay.
follow too with the book.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Laura, are you asleep?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
About to not be.
After hearing a muffled scream, she tries to go to sleep, but honestly, it's more like she has her eyes closed, but her brain's wide awake.
Second spell stop. Laura, please come out of the room through her sending. It's important.
Are you out of spell slots? Because if you want me to heal Sagittarius,
Nope,
I'm
it's-
coming.
I need to call out loudly.
Knock
It's
on
nothing
the
to do
door.
with spell slots. We're outside your door, both of us.
Okay, I'm decent. She comes out like this.
Oh,
Is it?
do you mind if we come in? I have some, news.
Does it require everyone?
Nope. Just you.
Okay. Just come in. Mirrors covered.
You should sit, first off.
Yeah, you should probably sit down.
And she's gonna open the book up to that page she was on.
Give her a second. Like, before you show it to her.
Oh no, I'm just sitting. I'm getting it ready.
Read first.
Yeah, I'm getting it ready to do
Okay,
it.
Laura. You know me.
Yeah.
You know I would never ask about your past unless you were willing to talk about it. I felt you were willing to talk about it.
Yes.
This is the moment where I'm gonna break that, and I don't know if you're willing to talk about this or not, but this is a thing that needs to be said out loud, basically. How much do you remember about your birth family?
She tries to think back, and the only thing she can possibly remember is the dream that she had. And she pulls out the bandana.
Okay.
This was the only thing. See, this was from my mom. But in the dream, as a kid, I was wearing this. So, I guess this has always been a keepsake of mine.
Okay. I'm very blunt. So, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm basically ripping off a band-aid here. Because I think I just have to come out and say this, because I don't really know a way to beat around the bush, and that's not me.
Yeah.
You have a twin brother.
What?
And your twin brother is Dagon, one of my caretakers. Your real name is Alaraine Dublain, and your mother is in the other room. Is our spouse. And I point to Aurora.
I can't. I noticed that you look a lot like him, like Sarah's spouse. The part where and look, and then she hands the book over to Laura on the exact page.
Does Laura recognize this from when she was being held at the castle?
Books on genealogies were scarce, and this one.
The name.
Is there a picture of the kids?
There's certainly not a picture. It's a written out genealogy.
Okay.
The name Alaraine oddly strikes a chord.
No, fuck. Okay. I've been trying to process a lot of things, and the adopted part was not something I've been trying to process at this moment. I mean, like, wow, I guess I'm having to deal with this now. Okay, how long have you noticed? Like, when did you find out?
Today.
Today,
Literally 20 minutes ago.
Well, for me, I had a suspicion when we were in the bathhouse, but I wanted to make sure first. So I found research, and we told you right away. Because I didn't think you want to be kind of withheld onto a secret this big.
Honestly, we were kind of torn between telling you tonight or tomorrow, because this is one, a big-ass bombshell to drop on somebody, and two,
Do I look at the clock? Is it past midnight?
Not quite. It's getting there.
Okay. Holy shit. I'm glad I'm sitting down because I don't know how I... Okay, breathe. I can do this. So, let me get this straight. My real mother was with me at the bathhouse.
Yep.
Yep.
Dagon, your caretaker,
Basically adopted older brother, yeah.
is my twin brother.
Yep.
And from what I see here from the Dublains and the Blackwells, that makes me your distant cousin.
Yep.
And I read here that the Dublains are a noble family.
Yep.
Do I read where the Dublains were where they resided from? Like, what country did they reside from?
Certainly.
Good question, actually.
The Dublain family, or at least the main Dublain strain, lived mainly in Newland and Irvict, away from their Mont Blackwell relatives.
Not surprised.
Do I see the clock strike 12?
Yep.
I look back at the sketchbook, pull open the page with the number and the date, scratch out day 364, and write 1 year. Well, happy fucking birthday to you too. Holy shit. Okay, well, every year is gonna start off with a bang. Thank you guys for the information. I don't know how I'm processing this. I think I'm going through all the stages. I'm panicking, and I'm calm, and it makes sense. And now I'm
It's an interesting thing about the fact, Laura, the fact that, you're my situation, but reversed. I lost my real parents, and then found my adopted parents. You lost your real parents, got adopted, and now you're finding your real parents.
You know what's really funny, Sag? I'm actually planning to go out with Eldris. To just go out to find some clothes and just go to Genova's Emporium.
Oh, mother-daughter bonding time. Sorry, that was reflex. I am so sorry. That was so callous of me to say that. It was reflex, I swear. It was just to break the tension.
I know you're trying. This is a lot for me to take in.
I mean, we're related. That's kind of cool.
Bang.
In this entire time, if I would have found out sooner while I was in the mix of conflicted shit about nobles and royals, I probably would have fainted.
I think we waited and didn't know.
Oh, that was good.
Wait a
It was
second.
bad, but it was good.
Wait a second. Why is it suddenly making sense now? I mean, I always felt like I was adopted. I mean, it's kind of why, I dyed my hair blonde most of my life, because I wanted to fit in. But every day, I felt like something was missing, and I thought it was because, my magic was, I couldn't use magic, and I thought that was missing. But I have a twin? I mean,
Yeah.
What are the odds? Holy shit. I don't know if I'm having sleep now.
Oh, is this out of character? Is this this be something Sagittarius would do. Oh, the mental pain. With visible reluctance, he's going to take out the Sending Stone, his only link to his caretakers. Say, you want to talk to your brother? You can have the stone for tonight, if you want.
At that moment, she is gonna say something. It is really therapeutic to talk to your sibling.
Ah? That's
Remember,
okay,
she-
that had underlying meaning.
Oh no! Remember, she only Sagittarius knows that she talked to her brothers.
Oh yeah.
I talked to my. Yeah, she said mine are alive too. And I got to talk to them. It was therapeutic. No way.
She gets up.
Don't hug
I
me,
wanna
please.
It's wrong. I can feel it.
I
Care about you a
wanna
lot.
do
This
this in
overly
contact.
distant cousin, but please don't hug me.
I'm not gonna hug you. I was gonna go past you.
Well, you're walking in my general direction.
I
It's
know.
directing.
I'm gonna peek out. I'm gonna open the door and peek
Shit.
out. Look,
And she's
I'm gonna open the door
going
and
to
peek out.
She's gonna go out.
Aurora,
and go
you
upstairs
see.
to where we all had the group discussion.
Yes. So yeah, before you get to, we're gonna peek out the door. Yeah.
You see a shadowy figure at the very end of the hallway going down into the library.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
She's leaving, I'll follow.
This is a case of wherever one goes, the other must go too. For
Oh,
this
yeah.
situation.
Apparently. Laura, you pass Sagittarius and you head out to see Aurora already heading down the hallway. And you continue on your way to where everybody had the talk the first time you met the family. You get to that area and you sit down and it's quiet.
Activate it.
Okay.
Serena. My name is Laura. Apparently, I have a twin brother. Could I speak to him?
You get a response almost immediately. And it's a voice that almost, the moment you hear it, something connects inside your heart. And you finally feel a sense of the peace that's been missing in your life since long before you can remember. Laura? I've missed you for so long. And I am so glad to hear your voice. Hi.
Hi. It's nice to finally know that you exist. And, by the way, Sagittarius may be an asshole, but I'll take good care of him for you guys.
Good. He may be an asshole, but he's our asshole. We care about him.
You do.
I'm so glad to hear your voice.
I'm so glad to hear yours. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, little sister.
No fair. I'm always oldest.
Not quite.
We'll find you.
Good. I hope you do.
If you're as stubborn and as prideful as me, you'll make it.
Just to be able to hug you when you find us, I will survive.
Promise?
I swear it. On the bandana.
You have one too?
Yeah.
Can I look at the bandana
Yeah. Abs.
and see if there's anything that she might have not seen this entire time since it's been on her?
Sure. Absolutely. Roll
So,
I'm gonna say investigation.
But even though I'm not in the room, could I get for spiritual guidance for this?
Go for it.
okay.
Give me guidance.
With advantage.
Thank you. I was gonna use my luck. Oh my god!
You get a nat 20?
It's a 19, but with the advantage. I mean, like, what was it? The,
Add plus 4. Add the d4 too.
and the d4. Okay. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. And a 2. Okay, that works. Okay, so 19, 20, 21, plus, what was it? Investigation?
Yep.
21, 24.
Okay. Yeah, it's... Now that you're looking for it, it's increasingly obvious and you don't know how you missed it before. In
The
a
embroidery.
carefully hidden script in the embroidery is written Aloran.
My
This
mom.
is the best timeline.
And she's not trying to activate the stone, but she's talking to herself. My mom had this on her the whole time. Stay here, my dear, and you will never know. Basically repeating a lyric from the song that she was always told as a kid. And she just looks at it. She activates the stone. I could talk to you all night, Big Bro. But I know that there are guards waiting, and I don't want you getting hurt. I love you.
I love you too.
I'll find you.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. She walks downstairs.
Okay.
She just gives the stone back to Sagittarius.
She gets her look, did it help?
Just looks at Aurora with like tears like going down her face.
The same plan I had when I first talked to my big brother. And she's gonna be kind of, for once, she's gonna set up and actually hug Lord. That's all she will.
She's gonna hug back and just bear hug.
Granted, hers is kind of awkward because it seems like she never really hugs people.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
a hug.
Just like she whispers in her ear, arms around, hold on tight, make sure the other person can breathe,
Right, she follows.
and keep the hands away from the ass. There you go. And something my little sisters and I would do. It just like I do a pat. on her
Awkward
back.
sibling pat. Pat.
It's like awkward hug.
Yeah.
There you
But
go.
who did I follow into the library?
So, rewind time a little bit here.
Yeah.
Aurora, as you silently creep behind whoever is heading down into the library, you follow this shadowed figure a little bit.
Did it seem like it wanted me to follow it? Like someone would notice?
You'd
From the
think
side?
that this person would notice, except it seems like they're not paying attention to their surroundings.
I'm gonna kind of gently prod out. Excuse me?
Person turns, startled, and it's Eladris.
Hi.
Hi.
I should have put you in the room. I'm guessing you overheard everything, huh?
No, sorry. Was there something I should have overheard?
Mm-hmm. Is everything okay?
You may as well walk with me. I'm just going into the garden.
How does she look like?
She looks like, I guess I should go back to the other music, would be more appropriate for this moment.
Yeah.
She looks like somebody who is struggling not to cry as they go through something that they go through often.
Can I do an insight to see if she realizes? Or can I just tell?
Yeah, do an insight.
That's much better than the last one. That's 23.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty sure that Eladris knows, at least about Laura.
I didn't mean to pry into you about Laura.
It's okay.
And she's gonna reach into her bag and pull out 5 gold because the half thing came true with the bet. And she's gonna lift up her hand.
Why are you giving me 5 gold?
Send me your spell, saying that what you knew that you two were related. However, I kind of wanted to bet that Laura didn't know, so I told her. So, 50-50.
She reaches out and places the 5 gold on the desk.
Yeah, never been with your spouse again.
Generally not good. I'm gonna. She points towards the doorway and continues on her way outside.
Yeah.
Walks a small distance from the door into the garden to a corner that is kind of hidden from view from the rest of the everything. And you see there is a small stone with 2 names engraved. And as you watch, Eladris kneels down and places her hand on the stone. And she is definitely crying now.
We're gonna look at Sagittarius because she knew the first son better. If you follow along. How much? She's going to she's gonna kind of she left the book there, but she's gonna be like, You're both fun. I shouldn't be the one to talk about son, but the name seems familiar to me by word of mouth. But I think it's best if Sagittarius tells you that.
Okay.
Hey, are you okay?
Maya?
To cry.
Jer? Rip, he did. It's fine.
Yeah, he might be doing uni work right now.
Yeah, he might be doing stuff. Which is fine. Eladris gives you a slight smile and nods to Sagittarius in the background. He's doing his very best to not get into another emotional scene.
Yeah, Susan, could I do a quick medical check on her?
Yeah, go for it.
No reeling.
Okay, that is a 26.
Alright. She is not looking well.
There's the knowledge. I'm gonna ask for help at least see what's wrong with my goddess. Religion.
Yeah, you reach out and you concentrate and you see it's almost like your vision changes. Because instead of just seeing Eladris, you see almost like you can see underneath her skin. And it's like there's a dark pit that's inside her that is slowly working its way to her heart.
Like, where is it right now? Would you say?
I'd say that maybe maybe a good 5 inches away from her heart currently.
You're gonna kind of say this kind of quietly, but enough where if people are near her to hear it, is there a way to stop this?
I don't think so.
Is that from the goddess or?
That was from Eladris.
She anything from the goddess?
From the goddess, you get almost a vision of a spring of water.
She's gonna kind of, if she has her back, she's gonna reach in with the pen, with the one that she takes the notes in, put it back and kind of draw what it, try to attempt to draw what it looks like.
Alright, yeah.
And the vision of where the location would be.
Okay.
If it goes that. So if Laura walks in at this moment, Laura's gonna see that before she does all that.
It looks like it's maybe hidden somewhere that's hard to get to. You're not really sure how to get there. But as you watch, Eladris just kind of sits and leans against the wall, and with her hand still on the stone.
I'm guessing that's Dagon's one.
The stone has both names.
Okay.
She starts humming quietly a song that you don't recognize.
Is there any like outward appearance of that I'm making a trance or vision state? Like not like how the face would take over her eye streams or anything, or glaze over.
I mean, she's definitely crying.
Then she's gonna kind of break away a little bit. If it's not too much fast, can you explain what happened? I can sense that.
I lost them. Myself and my husband and my children lived not too far from the border of Talos in your island. And when the royal family was overthrown, we moved. During our move, we stopped to celebrate their birthday. And I only looked away for a second. And she was gone. I lost her. It's my fault. And then, almost as if to taunt me for my grief, I lost my son on the same day. I spent 5 years searching for my daughter. Only to lose my son the same way. 5 years apart. And it's all my fault.
She's gonna kind of extend her hand out and hold it. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry, I think I need some time alone.
Is there anything I can like, to like put that thing at bay for her? Oh, at least temporary.
I don't know if you can do lay on hands.
I do not.
But something that is like a cure disease might help. But you're not entirely sure.
Lesser restoration, maybe?
Maybe?
Let's see, did I put it on? Let me see. Into my list. It is prepared.
Okay.
Either end one disease or one condition afflicting it. It creature.
Let's see where it did it. It's the fourth level spell? Or third?
This is second.
Yeah, so I will cast this restoration on her.
Okay. You, your vision flickers again, and you see that darkness that's inside her retreat about 5 inches.
Whenever I use a spell on her, when it comes to that, I can be able to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna draw what it looks like into that picture too.
Okay.
And this looks like a hit, like a avocado pit, or like a spike, or like a shadow thing.
It looks like how to put this. There is a 10-inch radius around her heart that is not covered in darkness. And it permeates the rest of her.
So like almost like a oily little liquid kind of flowing.
Yeah, kind of.
She's gonna put that into her medical book, and if she could she look through the medical book to see if there's any information on something like that? Or has she heard of something like this in the Feywild to discern about healing in general?
This would take more time to research.
But is it something that she has heard of though?
roll. I guess medicine again.
Or
Yeah. I was gonna say roll knowledge medicine.
roll a
My
26.
Pathfinder is showing.
26.
Sorry, is 26 you said?
Yes.
Cool. The way it looks makes you think of how do I call it? I don't know how to describe it. It looks like the Fae would call it tar sickness. Something that permeates the body. But tar sickness doesn't spread like that. Usually tar sickness will take a limb or maybe like part of your torso if you don't catch it fast enough.
And by any chance, the streamer remedy has to do with the spring water?
No, see, that's the funny thing. With something like Greater Restoration, if you catch it fast enough, tar sickness stops like where it is and can be you can make it retreat with regular treatments of like special medicine. But tar sickness moves quickly.
And this seems to be kind of going slowly.
Yeah, and from what you've heard about it and your first mission months ago, this is something that has been afflicting Eladris for years upon years.
He doesn't really want to get the hopes up, so she's gonna kind of quietly look at the spring again, and this will be the second.
Hard.
She said she's gonna not say anything about the spring just yet because she doesn't want to get the hopes up. She's gonna cast the restoration, as I said. To take all the time you need. If you want to talk later to your daughter, I can go fetch her.
Yeah. If she's still awake, I don't mind.
If anything, if she's asleep, I'll tell her in the morning to come talk to me.
Okay.
And she's gonna kind of leave, and then all this stuff happens with Laura.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, Laura, if you're not too tired, do you want to talk to her?
Yeah, so you go, you fetch Laura, and you have a very awkward hug.
And she's gonna show her the book, though, see that it was the spring, and talk a bit about it before. We'll talk more about this in the morning. But if you want to talk to your mom, your birth mother, if you want, that is.
Mom, mother,
Parent.
I'll have to see her one way or another. I mean, technically we're sleeping in their place. And I did tell them I would go with them tomorrow, so I think tomorrow I'll look more into it.
She's gonna go to her, wish Laura good night, and go to her.
Yeah. As Sagittarius is sleeping, She mage hands, ruffles up his hair, kicks him out, literally.
Yeah, fair, understandable.
Night, cuz. All he hears.
Yeah, fair, understandable. Sorry, so you decided that you're going to bed?
Yes.
Okay, alright, fantastic. Night passes. Rogard, you dream of really, really hot springs. Incredibly
Blissfully unaware.
soothing. Yes. Aurora.
There's a bit of poetic irony in Rogar being the one who wasn't part of that entire thing.
Yeah. Especially considering his family being
dead.
deposed was the offshoot to Laura going missing from her mother.
Apparently he's the only one who doesn't actually have an adoptive family to really go to. Randall might count, but
Well, Aurora's adopted family is kind of not go-to. At least she has her big pictures of her family.
here's the thing. Like, you've either got an adoptive family or you've got an actual one.
Yeah.
Rogar
Yep.
got that.
Rogar has his team. They're his family now.
Yeah.
Is it the same?
Listen, there's still
Everyone's
some
got the
plot
team.
twists that I'm working on. We'll get there.
This is what Rogar knows as of right now. Also, what
Fair,
Jim knows
understandable.
as of right
Yeah.
Rogar is related to Janora.
Basically, from what I found out that Eldris is Laura's mom, therefore Laura is technically half-sisters with Janora, and technically cousins with Sagittarius.
And also half sisters with Shorty.
There you go.
Hey,
Oh my god, that makes it even better than, like...
you
Laura
get
got
Shorty
over.
as a sister.
Oh no. Oh no.
Haha, chaos siblings.
Chaos.
Fantastic. Yes.
And then Aurora has a sweet little star as her sister.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
has a sorcerer as a sibling.
This is going to go so poorly.
So poorly.
It's gonna
It's
go
fantastic.
So well.
Yeah,
So Aurora, you dream of the spring.
is there anything more in the dream?
I mean, you get more details of what the location looks like, but it feels almost like you can't actually see the
outside the spring.
outside of the spring, like it's blocked somehow. And Laura.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, fuck!
I'm gonna change the mood here. God, I fucking love having this music. So,
Yes?
you dream.
This is a good way to start.
As you lay your head down, you cannot help but dream. You're thinking so hard about the family that you've now found out that you have. 1 year from when was the biggest change of your life. But now that you think of it, it's not really the biggest change of your life. That came when you were a toddler. And as you dream, it really is actually not as scary as you think it would be. It's kind of peaceful because you see yourself as a toddler running around and waving what looks to be a handkerchief. And there's a little teeny tiny other child running around waving one that looks exactly the same. And behind you and your brother, walking and following you both, and smiling as you have fun, is your mother, Eldris, looking much happier and much healthier. And it's like before, when you dreamed of when you were found by your mom. Because
I recognize the trees, don't I?
yeah, they're very familiar to you. And not just because they're the same trees from the dream. These are the trees that you spent your childhood in with your sisters. You hear a voice unrecognizable, the dream garbles it, call out, and you see Eldris turn, and Dagon turns to see what Mama is turning to look at, and shrieks and runs towards your father. And he's blurry, you can't see his face, you don't know who he could be. You see Eldris smile, and the focus shifts to tiny little Elrain, who's still running through the forest and out of sight. And you see Eldris turn back. And you see the confusion furrow in her brow as she calls out your name. And then concern when a couple calls don't bring you back. And out comes the full name. And then fear and panic as the time rapidly shifts as she searches for you. And you know by now you've been found by your adopted mother.
I recognize this place. I recognize how far it is from my home. And I realize that that path that they were on was so close And now they were so far. It's almost like a sickening feeling knowing that in that spot the entire time, that's where she was taken. Or that's where she got lost and everything happened there. So much happened there.
I can make it worse. You watch, and you realize at this point that you're seeing Eldris's point of view. Because otherwise you would have followed your younger self. And you watch as Eldris goes, finds everywhere she can, every person she can. And you watch as she approaches a very familiar house and knocks on the door and asks a very familiar man if he's seen a little girl about this high, answers to Alarain or Laura maybe, or Rainy. And have you seen her, please? She's my daughter and she's missing. And this man, who is a professional actor, puts on a sympathetic face and pats her very gently on the shoulder and says, if he sees you, he will send word immediately. This man with the very familiar face and the truly horrific intentions goes out and organizes a search party for the child that is locked in his attic. And you see Eldris, after so much time, weeks, and then months, and then years of coming back and searching the same place for any sign of you. Finally gives up when she loses her second child. And something in your vision flickers, and you see darkness seep into her from her hands and her feet, but especially her face and her head. And you know instinctively that that darkness is slowly creeping to her heart. And when it gets there, it'll kill her. And slowly, painfully, the dream ends. And you awake to a silent library. it's dark and it's quiet. And you know that nobody is awake right now. You feel a pull leading you outside. Do you choose to follow it?
Is there a window in her room?
Yep.
She grabs her rope, ties it one end to something, and gravels her way down.
Okay. You climb down into the garden. And it doesn't take you long to notice one side in a spot that is practically hidden from the rest of the garden. Laying with one hand on a stone and the other wrapped around her middle. Asleep is Eldris.
I didn't get my half disguise, so I can't do. She's gonna walk up to her. Aldris? Aldris?
She doesn't wake up very quickly, but after a little bit of time, a little bit of shaking, she does wake up. But it's slow and groggy, and as she pushes herself up, it's pained. Laura, sorry. Usually it's Syra who wakes me up.
So you like to sleep on rough terrain too?
Sometimes, yes. Usually not very good for me. Sorry, it's upset.
I know the feeling. Here, let me help you up. Just like puts an arm over her shoulder and helps her up.
Eldris is light. Far too light for somebody her age and height.
I look forward to hanging out tomorrow. You should probably get some rest.
Yeah, we should.
I probably will be waking up earlier.
Of
I'll
course.
work on some things, so
Yeah.
you should sleep in.
Okay. I will.
I bring her back inside. Walk all the way back up to my room. Pull up the rope. I look at the mirror that's covered with a sheet that she placed on there. Takes it off.
Okay.
And she just looks at herself. So I'm gonna start somewhere in this life. And I need to at least look at myself in the mirror to do it.
now that you've seen her, looking at yourself in the mirror, something that you haven't done often. You look exactly like Eldris.
She places some clothes too on the bedside. Looks one more look at herself because it's summertime and it's gotten hotter. She's gonna try and attempt to get used to the scars on her body. And for once, see herself as what she is. And know that just because she has to live with this for the rest of her life doesn't mean that she has to be scared of it. Because this is who she is. And she remembers all the scars that were given to her, but not by brute force or punishment. More out of the scar that she got when she pushed her sister out of the arrow and got shot herself. A simple scratch or a little burn from playing with fire. And just seeing how some of the little scars that got on her before the big ones did. And just finally comprehending that she needs to stop thinking that scars are bad. They're not bad. They're just stories.
As you are looking at your scars, I would like you to roll perception.
Okay. I'm using my new gold dice.
Okay?
Okay. Not bad. Perception plus 3, so 14.
Okay. Because it is something that you are specifically looking at currently, you notice as some of the scars take on a very slight green tinge.
Okay. She doesn't know what to do. And the only thing she can think of is that maybe she's gotten an infection.
Yeah. I mean,
so
as you watch, as you're like trying to be like, did I get an infection? Did something happen? The scar seems to fade.
Wait.
Like the few scars that she's proud of getting, that are things that she's done that she's proud of, they're still there, tinged slightly green, but the ones that were inflicted on her that she hates to see seem to have faded she can still see them if she looks really closely, but
Like a tear goes down her face. Just checks her chest.
yes, those two.
Pinches herself.
Ow.
I'm awake. Holy shit. She's gonna take one look at herself.
Does she do that, brushing her hair back behind her ear?
Yeah. Just
So, as she does that, she feels something odd. Where normally she would feel ragged skin, feels smoother. As she looks in the mirror, the tips of her ears are green and seem to be forming a more natural shape. Slightly pointed. Yes, both ears.
I can't wait to show everyone. She sits down and basically like in the covers, like you can see the top of the covers like moving and folding underneath. That's like she's still checking.
Yeah.
Slightly after
She's like,
after
yeah.
15 minutes she finally stops
Settles.
and goes straight to sleep.
Alright. The rest of your night is filled with dreams of small children giggling and very now familiar woman watching over her children with a smile. Put you back in here. Me too.
Nothing written on it.
It was a picture of Loki with the other on the cover. On the cover, it has the other characters of the other campaign on it, like a storybook. Hello.
Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Having a good dream?
He's so
Having
still that it
great
was almost
time?
frozen.
Who's next?
Half of that I was awake.
Oh, Sean.
Yeah.
Who's next?
My heart is literally racing.
Well, that's reassuring.
Actually,
Yeah.
only Laura today.
Let's go! Privilege!
Sagittarius, you go to sleep.
It wasn't to you. God damn it. I hate my roommate. My roommate's gonna get me in fucking trouble. I said privilege as a joke out loud, and he said, "You don't have to flex on me like that." God damn it.
Sagittarius, you sleep. You dream of just like kind of
A dire wolf.
you dream of like this
The
future of this little boy with a
head.
dire wolf going off and learning the forest and all that fun stuff and growing up, and he's very happy. It's adorable.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That you will be
When
friends
you need me in your hour
forever.
of aid, call my name. and
Starting
I
a
will be
relationship.
friends with you. Is that what the husky is now? Is it a hellhound? If I just call its name my hour of aid, it will kill my enemy.
As was foretold.
Yes.
I snapped my pencil by accident.
Oh.
Hold on.
The I snapped it in two.
Aw.
We have two
Yeah.
pencils now.
The night
I also have
passes.
wood chips that
No.
I could swallow.
You guys, most of you dream mostly peaceful dreams.
Mostly.
Mostly since, I put some ominous foreshadowing in Aurora's dream. But it's fine.
This foreshadowing.
And morning comes, and it is 2 in the morning
For both, yeah.
for me. Yeah.
In game, it's 2 in the morning. Y'all wake up in the middle of the night. No
Y'all
longer-
wake up in the middle of the night. There's ninjas in there attacking you.
Dagger
Just go
warning.
down for that.
Ah, shoot, foiled again.
I also have dagger warning as well.
Ah, yes.
I forgot.
Ah,
My
yes.
natural, well-refined instincts. Sword and chest. Ah!
Ah,
My
yes.
natural, well-refined instincts.
Rocks
That-
fall, everyone dies. But yes,
just like a Sarax too. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Oh my
The
god.
Tomb of Annihilation.
because
Other one,
it
Tomb of
is
Horrors.
2 a.m. and I am now yawning often,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to call it there. Be prepared for a not quite as relaxing session next week.
Let's go. I love high tension.
yes.
We don't have Crystal here next week,
Oh, yeah.
and me here the week after.
Ah,
See, I have a 50-50 chance of making it. It just depends if the place has good Wi-Fi.
I do want to be clear, I probably won't be able to come next week because I'll have a massive assignment due the day
ooh,
after.
yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Next week. Oh, I can't go to next week, and I won't. Like, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be
Yeah.
out, like, in a different
So
city.
today was our basically
Yeah.
our last session before like a hiatus
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
We have.
Aren't you glad I gave you something super relaxing instead of an ominous cliffhanger? Like the fact that...
Yeah, no, it was a great, relaxing session, nothing...
Yeah, yeah.
Kidding.
Definitely not an ominous cliffhanger about Laura's health
Yeah.
in
You
there.
didn't get anything new about that.
No. Lyra,
I mean...
her health.
Ha ha.
Blissful and ignorant.
I mean,
I have a
it's
motto.
not like that, scary thing that's happening to Eldris is ever gonna happen to Laura.
No, why would it?
No, why would it?
Did Aurora, wait,
Couldn't
does
possibly.
Aurora only see, like, wait, Aurora did walk out with the vision thing. Did she see anything as she could walk by?
As you walk by Laura?
Because she could see what happened to the mom.
Well, because you weren't looking for it, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I mean, Ben, we could always have our rematch next week if Crystal's not gonna be here.
No, like, I have an assignment worth 40% of my grade.
Oh, yeah, no,
have
that's
fun.
more important.
That is
Um, Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alright then.
join us maybe next week. If not, then probably in like another 3 weeks. Depending. We might just do, like, if we only have a couple players next week, we might just do pepsing around in Sarashan.
Because I have a couple people I need to talk to.
Yeah. If we do have more than a few players next week, then we might continue with stuff. If we don't have players next week and also the week after that, again, we'll see what's happening, and then I'll make a decision if need be. But yes, goodbye, dear viewers, of which I have like 3, and I'm pretty sure like half of them are you guys. It's fine.
Who's half? You make up half of a person.
You know what? Math is hard.
Cut 'em in
Can I
half.
leave me alone?
Hey, is the stream still going?
It is for now. I'm allowing everybody to say goodbye. Again, I'm putzing around.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. I've been saying goodbye. Again, they can't DMCA me for singing.
I mean, they can't.
If they do, I will fight them.
You will go to Twitch. You will fight Mr. Twitch.
I will go to Twitch. I will go to Twitch headquarters. I will demand that they send out Mr. Twitch, and I will fight him.
Alright.
Goodbye, everybody. And as I said, have shamelessly stolen from Critical Role. Is it Friday yet? Have a good night.